If you have a large home, finding a router that can provide full coverage in every part of the house can be a journey filled with frustration and disappointment. Luckily, we've picked the best Wi-Fi routers for long range, which are designed to offer an excellent range and great performance at long range. It's one thing getting a wireless signal afar from your router. It's another thing having a usable signal. A signal that's fast enough to play games or watch videos. Most of these routers are pretty expensive, but if you want the best long-range router, get ready to pay the price. In this video, we will discuss the top 5 best long-range Wi-Fi router in 2022. So let's get started. Number 5. Google Wi-Fi AC1200. The original Google Wi-Fi mesh system just got updated with a refreshed 2020 model. It doesn't bring many improvements, but the lower price combined with an excellent Google Assistant integration and solid specs make Google Wi-Fi 2020 the best budget mesh Wi-Fi system. Each node can cover 1,500 square feet, and with the 3-pack option, you can cover up to 4,500 square feet of space. The router supports Wi-Fi 5, and its AC1200 spec means it can provide up to 1,200 megabits per second over its 2 active bands, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. Each Google Wi-Fi node comes with a LAN port, which is great news for everyone in need of an affordable mesh system that can connect to wired devices. The new Google Wi-Fi can also be used as a cheap way to boost your Google Nest Wi-Fi network thanks to the 2 devices cross-compatibility. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 4. ASUS ROG 3000. If you live in a large house or apartment, covering the whole area with a stable wireless signal can be a proper pain if you're using a single router. One solution for this issue is to get a mesh Wi-Fi system, but those can be quite expensive. The second option, offered by ASUS, is to connect 2 regular routers and cover the whole house with the ASUS Air Mesh. So, if you own an older ASUS router found on this list, pair it with the ASUS ROG 3000 and get a mesh Wi-Fi coverage for less money. On itself, the ROG 3000 is a capable Wi-Fi 6 router and one of the best choices in the mid-range market. It features Wi-Fi 6 support as well as various extra features that should improve signal strength and reliability such as OFDMA, beamforming, and UMIMO, and of course, ASUS Air Mesh. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 3. TP-Link Archer GX90. The TP-Link Archer GX90 is a Wi-Fi 6 router designed specifically with gaming in mind, and that can be seen both when looking at the capability of the device and its design. The TP-Link Archer GX90 uses a special tri-band structure that provides 4.8 gigabits per second exclusively for your gaming devices. This is done through the special 5 GHz gaming band that is separate from the normal 5 GHz band. The regular 5 GHz band runs at 1,201 megabits per second and the 2.4 GHz band runs at 574 megabits per second. Even though the lower numbers do not look that impressive, you must remember that most households have a basic 100 megabits per second setup, and this router can push 5x times that on a 2.4 GHz connection. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 2. ASUS ROG Rapture GT-AXE 11000. Most ROG products are known for being overkill, and the ASUS ROG Rapture Wi-Fi 6E router fits in that category perfectly. This tri-band router can give you speeds up to 11 gigabits per second, which is so fast that most computers can't use it unless paired with a specialized motherboard and network card. The Wi-Fi 6E standard allows the router to use a new 6 GHz band that is entirely dedicated to Wi-Fi 6E devices, which means older devices cannot interfere with the work of your router. To achieve the full speed of Wi-Fi 6E, you need to use the 2.5 WAN/LAN port, that will be given priority over all other ports. The router uses a 1.8 GHz 64-bit quad-core CPU with 1 GB RAM, allowing parallel processing for increased speed when handling data. Since the GT-AXE 11000 can run hot because of how fast the components need to run, the device has been designed with special vents, heat sinks, and thermal pads for optimal cooling. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 1. NETGEAR Nighthawk AX12. The NETGEAR Nighthawk AX12 is an impressive-looking router. The futuristic design is backed up with a remarkable range of features, but also with an extremely high price. For the price, you get pretty solid performance. The router is rated at 1200 megabits per second for the 2.4 GHz band and up to 4800 megabits per second for the 5 GHz band. The advertised range is 3500 SQ feet. Real-life tests show striking numbers, at least for the 5 GHz band. The 2.4 GHz band shows very good performance, but not best in the category, which was expected due to the high price. The router supports all of the regular tech that should improve the speed for receiving devices, such as beamforming and MU-MIMO. It also supports Wi-Fi 6 standards, so if you have a newer smartphone or laptop, you should get increased speed when using those. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. That was our list of the top 5 best long-range Wi-Fi router in 2022 just for you.